Hey guys, I'm Jordan Milewczik. I'm a junior in the College of Education and the Secondary Social Studies Education path. Today, you guys will be following along with me to see what a typical day in my life looks like. Today's been shaken up a little bit, but we're in the busiest month of my school year, so I'm excited to bring you guys along. I'm going to add a question tag right up here, so feel free to ask any questions, and I'll answer anything you guys want. Thanks. One of the first things I do every day is I make a to-do list because I'm somebody who's very task-oriented. I like crossing things off lists. It just makes me feel productive, makes me more organized, and it just gets me moving throughout the day. So we started today a little late because I'm not going over to Battle High School like I normally would. The plan is that I am going to take you guys to John Warner Middle School, which is my voluntary field placement. And then I'll be there till about 11:30. Then I have a meeting with one of my professors so we can go over a PowerPoint and create a presentation that we're doing for the Teaching Educators Conference next weekend. And then I've got class from 2 to 3:15. I'll probably take you guys a little bit around campus real quick before I have a mock interview with that same teacher at 3:30. And then I'll have class all the way from 4:30 to 9:45 tonight. So it's going to be a pretty busy day. I'm usually up from 8 a.m. at the latest to midnight. So today I went to John Warner Middle School where I'm on a voluntary placement with an 8th grade American history class. This is my teacher, Mr. Horseman. He's actually a Mizzou grad, so if you're ever at John Warner, say hi. And then today we were doing an Instagram or Twitter account of the first 5 presidents of the U.S. So this brings up a really good point of something that I love about the College of Ed is it's not so much that there's these like huge projects that you got to do. Like I have a few small projects, like most of my classes, we have like a philosophy paper at the end of the class where we write about things that we've learned. How are we going to approach stuff in our classroom? But overall, there's not too terribly many projects, and most of my classes at this point are education based. But the way that I start is I plan out my day starting with the things that have times attached to them. So classes, I have a job outside of school, so I plan around like when am I going to work today. So like I work Fridays through Mondays, so I know I have to fit my homework and stuff in either before or after that. So that's what I always suggest is starting with stuff that has times first. And then you kind of just plan around those, kind of figure out what time you have to do stuff and about how long it's going to take for you to take care of it. But good question. So I really love making lesson plans, and this is one that I made for my LTC 4541 class earlier this semester, where I was basically going through a simulation on teaching students how the legislative process works. It was this really cool simulation where basically I broke the class down into 2 groups, and one side acted like the House of Representatives for the school and the other side the Senate for the school. I've also gotten to create something about the Gettysburg Address, and what's really cool is right now I'm actually working on one for teaching my 8th graders about the Donner Party back in the 1840s. So for me, history-wise, it was definitely History 2150 with Jay Sexton. It's a Civil War history class. He's an incredible lecturer, made the Civil War really come to life and really make you look at it from different points of view because his whole focus is like, what does it look like around the world? What does it matter to the rest of the world? So that was really awesome. It's actually part of the reason why I want to eventually get a master's in something dealing with the Civil War studies, because that's also a huge thing I've always been interested in. LTC 4541 is the class I'm in right now, as well as its predecessor that comes right before it, are awesome. I've had Susie Adams. She is incredible. She started at Mizzou this year, but she has been super supportive in all of our quests to become better social studies educators and really ask us hard questions and discussions. And then social justice talks back in ESCP 2000 were super awesome. And I had a great instructor as well in Benny Sebastian. So all my classes are in the evening or afternoon here on campus. So I chose out this Red Wings jersey to wear today. Then this is me on my bus heading to campus, getting ready for class. I usually eat just before class. Today I had Sunshine Sushi, and they are absolutely incredible. Then I climbed Mount Everest, the stairwell in Hill Hall, up to my class, which is a religion and psych perspectives class. It's really cool, really interesting getting to apply theories to religious texts. So my current plan is to move back home next spring for my student teaching. I want to do it back in St. Louis because that gives me a little bit of a jump start on being able to get my name out in the education area in the city that I live in and where I plan on moving back to. So I'm looking at districts like Fort Zumwalt School District, Francis Howell, Pattonville, even up to Orchard Farm, and down in the St. Louis City School District. So I'm looking really anywhere around St. Louis area, all the way out to like Wentzville. So I'm really excited to go home. I'm really excited to do my student teaching next spring and just kind of get going. It's scared to leave school, but definitely excited to get moving on to my professional career. For this, I just want to give a little bit of a shout out to the academic advisors here at the College of Ed. My advisor, Kelly Benson, has been absolutely incredible with helping me, A, in my transition over to the College of Ed, as well as B, keeping on track for graduating on time. I'm already graduating a year late because of my switch from the J School to the College of Ed. So it's been incredible to have somebody who's super knowledgeable of classes and the courses, to help keep me on track and make sure I'm going to graduate on what would be my new on time. But really, she just kind of gave me the framework of the classes I need to take and gave some suggestions, and I just found classes that seemed really cool from there. There's also like the course catalog on Mizzou's website that you can find. That's always cool to go see what kind of classes there are. Hey guys, I just wanted to say bye and sign off for the night. Feel free to follow me on Instagram. My handle is jambro_3. That's my personal account. I just want to say thank you to the College of Ed and the Stratcom team for allowing me the opportunity to take over the Instagram today. I had a whole lot of fun with it. I hope maybe it gave you guys a little bit of insight to some stuff you can do in the College of Ed. Some things I didn't get to highlight today were avid mentoring. I do that every Friday. That's through the bridge in Townsend 220. So if you ever are interested, go in and talk to one of the staffers there. And also the Mizzou Alternative Breaks program. I'm getting to go to St. Louis this weekend back home with some friends to do a service project for Grand Center Arts Academy in St. Louis, where we're going to be doing a beautification project. But y'all take care. Have a great night. Stay safe.